Hello, happy Friday. It is Friday afternoon. I am very, very late. It's not even close to 10 o'clock, but here we are. And sometimes that's the way it goes. It has been a very crazy day in a good way. So we've been doing lots of client work and have a client that's onboarding some new customers right now, which is very exciting and a good reminder that people are still making purchase decisions right now. So just if you needed a little reinforcement that people are still buying, I have direct evidence of that being true. But what I wanted to talk about today is it's Friday. First and foremost, you made it through the week. Like, can we just get a celebration high five for that we are about 3 weeks, give or take, depending on when you started quarantining in your area and social distancing, into this crazy reality that we're all experiencing right now. And you lived another day. So whatever that looks like in your business, whatever that looks like in your life, you made it through. And I'm guessing you learned some things. You have maybe some additional resources. You have some additional insights. You have some new plans and action plans to celebrate. So just give yourself a high five. I'm giving you a virtual high five for making it through the week. And with that, there's really 2 actions that I want to take about how can you really take action on a Friday afternoon at 3:45 that's going to move you forward. The first thing I want to talk about is, especially during these times, always, but especially right now, it is very, very important to celebrate the progress that you made, the wins that you had, the steps that you took. A lot of little things add up to big things. And so I want to hear from you. Post in the comments one win that you had this week. That win might be that you got up and showered every day. That win might be that you reached out to 5 of your customers to see how they were doing. That win might be that you pivoted your messaging or your offer to reflect the times that we're in. What wins did you have this week? And to really, really celebrate those things, because these small steps, these actions that you're taking every day really do have an impact on your business. And sometimes, especially when things are chaotic, we can get focused on all the things that didn't get done or the things that didn't go how we planned. And we can lose sight of all of the wins that happened along the way. And if we want to maintain momentum, again, I've said this before, this is a marathon. This is not a sprint. And so if you want to maintain momentum, you have to keep acknowledging the wins that you had. There's research that shows that when we have evidence that we're making progress, we're much more likely to continue to take action. And so evidence of making progress can happen by taking time to reflect on the things that went well. The second thing that I want to talk about in terms of taking action to end up the week, if you haven't, there have been a ton of resources that have come out for businesses this week. I'm going to share in the comments this week. I am sure you already have seen this. I am not telling you anything you probably haven't heard, but please take advantage of the resources that have come out over the last week. So the first is the payroll protection plan. Talk to the bank where you do your business banking about how they're moving forward to this. Explore that. See if that's an option for your company. There is also the SBA COVA Emergency Disaster Loan Program that has the potential to be a $10,000 immediate grant for businesses in need. That is something that takes no more than 5 minutes to apply for online. Who knows how long it'll take to get or if it'll even work, but these resources are here for a reason. We are all going to be paying for these resources in terms of our tax dollars moving forward. We already have. So do not feel like, you know what, I don't know, maybe my business can get through this on its own, and so I'm not going to look at getting help. This is not the time to be prideful. This is not the time to be feeling like I don't need help. I can do it on my own. This is the time to say, you know what, as a business owner, I have a responsibility to continue to do my part to be able to serve my customers. And if there are tools and resources that are available to me in my company, I need to be exploring those things and be seeing how I can utilize those things to keep my business moving forward so that I can continue to move forward, both in terms of paying other people, in terms of supporting my local economy. So please, please, if you have not already, take one action this week to get help in your business, whether that is by asking for help from a colleague. Please explore these options that are out there. There are just so much more capital available to small businesses and independent contractors than we have probably ever seen before. It doesn't mean they're going to be easy to get. It doesn't mean there's a guarantee that you're going to get them. But please, please, please take some action in exploring if these are a good fit for your business. I will put the links to both the payment protection plan, payroll protection plan, and then the SBA emergency disaster relief loan in the comments. But just before you wrap up the week, click on one of those and explore and see if they're worth applying for your business. If you're like, I think this could help my business, but I don't know if I need the help, so I'm going to wait. Don't wait. The sooner you ask for help, the better positioned you are going to be. Here's the reality is we don't know how long this is going to last, and we don't know what the impacts are going to be. None of us are fortune tellers, and I know that business is going to come out of this ultimately stronger and better than ever before, but the road to get there, we don't know what that looks like. And so if there are tools that are going to help you do that, please, please, please take advantage of those tools. I am pleading with you to do that, and you will be so grateful that you did. It can be humbling to ask for help, but sometimes when we're in business, being humbled is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And so take the time to explore these resources. They are available for a reason. We all need to stay in business so that when we're done with this, if we can stay in business, we must, because that is how the small business community is going to thrive and come together on the other side of this. This is how we're going to come out faster and stronger than ever before. Hi, Melissa. I was just looking at my phone because I can't see on here to see you commented. So it's great to see you. Again, I will post those links before, but your action steps before we wrap up into the weekend. And if you're working at home, I said this last week, and I'm going to say it again, please differentiate between the weekdays and the weekends and spend some time doing something socially, whether it's a virtual game night, whether it's FaceTiming with a friend, whether it's ordering takeout from your local restaurant, whether it's getting out for a long walk. Do something that marks that this is a weekend and not just another weekday. It's okay to do work during the weekdays or weekends. I often do, but do some things that signify, yes, this is a weekend. I made it to Friday. I'm here. I'm still alive. I'm still operating. Celebrate those wins that you had this week. Celebrate those action steps that you took. Because here's the thing, Monday's going to come and we're going to be right back at it again. We're going to be saying, okay, we're starting week 4. We're in the second week of April. What can I do this week in my business, this month in my business, this quarter in my business, given the current reality, to continue to succeed and thrive? It might look different. We might have to change some of our goals, but there's still possibility out there. So please, please take some time this weekend for yourself, disconnect from work for a little bit. But before you do that, reflect on some wins that you had, share those in the comments, some action steps that you took, some successes that you had, celebrate the progress that you're making, those steps that you're taking along the way. And then if you haven't already, explore what some of the options are. If you're an independent contractor or consultant, look into applying for unemployment in your state. If you are not busy with client work and you have clients that have taken a pause because of where their business is at, there's no shame in getting resources. They extended these resources for a reason, because they recognize that was what was needed in the economy. And so take those resources, use them, put them to good work, and then think about how you're going to move forward next week. So quick recap. It's Friday. It's April 3rd. You made it through another week. Congratulations. High five. Celebrate those wins. explore what help you need for your business, and take the action steps of applying for the help that's going to really help your business to succeed through this. And then lastly, do something this week and that differentiates the fact that it is a weekend and not another weekday. And I will be back next week every day, right around 10 o'clock, unless we end up like with a day today where it's closer to 4 o'clock. But I will be back on live answering your questions and helping you create a pathway to continue to succeed as we move forward. If you have specific questions about how you can continue to move forward in your business, how you can continue to engage in sales conversations, what's the appropriate way to follow up with your leads, ping me and I will answer those in our Facebook Lives. Have a fantastic weekend and I will see you next week.